This is our e-commerce website, pmclothing.co. It's a good website that sells many different types of clothing for both men and women, including accessories and several types of shoes. We're always testing new layouts and content, and today we're setting up a test to gauge the effectiveness of a new hero image. Our marketing team believes this hero image will be more engaging and will cause more users to click the Buy Now button. SiteSpec will let our users tell us if that's true. So let's get started. We'll use SiteSpec's Quick Campaign Editor. In the definition section, we'll give our campaign a name, More Engaging Hero. Our hypothesis for this test will be that users will be more likely to click on the Buy Now button on the Variations hero. We'll make the preview page for the campaign the site's homepage where the hero lives. This will set our starting point when we preview the campaign during QA. Now let's create a variation. The variation will be a change on the homepage, where we'll simply change the URL of the hero image. To do this, we simply tell SiteSpec to look for this URL and replace it with this one. When users click on the Buy Now button, they are taken to the category page, so that will be our key performance indicator for this test. For this A/B test, we only want to test users on tablets, so we'll specify that include audience. Now we save the test setup and we're ready for QA. Let's look at the variations area, and we can see our change for the hero image. Above that, we have the original or control, which we can preview by clicking here. This brings us to our PM Clothing Co. homepage without any changes. Back in SiteSpec, we'll now preview our variation, which shows us our new hero image. The new hero image looks great, but we do need to highlight our overlay text to make it easier to read. Back in SiteSpec, we're going to add another change to this variation by clicking on Add to All. Let's first modify some test setup labels. We'll make the name of the first change New Hero Image, and this change Overlay Styles. It occurs on the home page. And we'll simply add a small style block before the closing head tag. Again, to do this, we use the Find and Replace fields to insert that style block. Now we save and preview again. Previewing the variation this time includes both the new hero image and overlay style changes. Before we can turn this test live, let's QA the Buy Now button metric. When we preview a test, we can use the Preview Diagnostics panel, which shows us the variations being applied to the page. Here we see our variation being applied. The Diagnostics panel also shows basic metrics as they occur. When the user clicks on the Buy Now button, they're taken to the category page. Here we can verify that SiteSpec is indeed registering our metric. One last change. Let's name our variation More Engaging Hero. Now we're ready to set this test live by changing the status to active running and clicking Save. The test is now live, and some of our users will now see our More Engaging Hero. Okay, so it's been a little over 2 weeks, and we've had almost 70,000 users in our test. Let's take a look at the performance matrix to see the results. We see here in orange at the top that we've had almost 70,000 users visit over 100,000 times. Each user included in the report has visited our homepage, where our hero image lives. In the grid, stats are broken out by control and variation. Here we see the readout for the category page metric, which fires when users click on the Buy Now button on our hero image. In SiteSpec reports, most metrics are shown with two values, number hits and beta hits. Number hits is the average number of times the metric fired per visit. Beta hits is the average visits that were measured firing the metric at least once. In the control, 33% of visits clicked the Buy Now button and landed on the category page. In the variation, 44% of visits clicked, which gives us a 34% lift over the control. This lift has a statistical significance of over 99%, which means it's not due to chance and has high value as a predictor. SiteSpec automatically includes 4 metrics in every test: visits per user, page views per visit, time per visit, and bounce rate. There are many analytics options in the performance matrix, which allow you to build and compare segments of users and timeframes, build calculations from metrics, and include both descriptive and predictive statistics to help you understand the user's experience and how the variation changed it. It appears that our hero image is indeed more engaging, encouraging more users to click on the Buy Now button.